Hello everyone. Thank you Kelly and Breeze USAID program for having me sharing this amazing day with you. I'm very honored to be here with you today for the graduation ceremony. When Kelly asked me to speak at this event, I wasn't sure if I'm good enough. Also, my English is my second language, so forgive me if my accents confuse you and hard to understand. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nong. I'm the owner of Nong's Kamangai food cart and a restaurant. We had 3 locations, 2 food carts, one on 10th and Lauder, and one on 4th and College, and a restaurant on Southeast 6th and Ankeny. We also bottling our own sauce, and now you can find my product at New Seasons, and soon will be in Whole Foods. Kelly said that you interested in entrepreneurship and think that I would be perfect to share with you my story. I also want to let you know that I was not sure to speak for kids at age 9 to 18, from what Kelly told me. But I was young once, and because you enter this program, either yourself or your parent did it for you, I feel that I should treat you like an adult, because you did take the first step of being a responsible grown-up. Let me tell you where I come from. I was born in Bangkok. My mom is a cook at the restaurant. My dad is an alcoholic, unemployed. My mom was the sole provider for my family. She's standing 13 hours a day at work and another 6 hours on the bus to commute to work. Her salary is $300. She worked her ass off and never buy anything for herself, include underwear. She saved all the money so she can send me and my sister to college, and that's the best gift that she gave to me. My dad was very abusive, and since I was a child, I pray every single night that one day I will go as far as I can away from the place I grew up in. And look, I'm here now across the world. I have a big dream that one day I'm gonna have family and a beautiful life. I came in United States in 2003. When I was 23, to be with my ex that I was married in Thailand, I have $70. In fact, I actually start from Bangkok with $300 that my sister gave me at the airport. And that was my first time flying the plane and go to another country. I was thrilled and so excited. I thought this is it. My dream life is here, another side of the world. At the stopover airport in Korea, I spent that money. I bought a MAC brush on and a Chanel perfume, which I'm bringing today. I still have it. This, I still have it. It has been 10 years. Guess what? I'm still using it. It's actually expired 9 years ago. You see how cheap I am. Guess what? Even though I got a job as a waitress at the buffet restaurant on Southeast 82nd, on the 3rd week, I'm in the United States. I didn't have enough money to pay rent the first month. That's the first sign I realized this is not what I thought. The lesson here I want to tell you is that everyone did a mistake. A year later, I found out that my ex cheated on me. And all the money that I have been working and giving to him, he used it to buy a nice car and send some of my money to the girl he cheated on me with. That's when a big brick hit my head. I realized that the Cinderella's life I thought of having an ending, it never exists. I thought that I have suffered all my childhood and Buddha wants to help me and give me a happy ending. It didn't happen. I'm here in another country. I didn't have a car, no money. My dream was shattered. I was devastated and I thought about committing suicide. I was very sad and my therapy is walking. I walk as far as I can. And then I get back up. I move out. I got my own apartment. I bought a first car with a loan from a bank I never heard of until today. I don't remember the name, with 49% interest rate. Don't you forget that I came with no credit score. So at 24, I was trying to build a credit from zero with no help. I worked 7 days a week as a waitress at all the Thai restaurants around Beaverton, Hillsborough, and Portland. I worked lunch, dinner, each shift at different restaurants because I know I have to do it for a while, and I did that so I don't get bored easy. At the end of the third year, I was so unhappy and hopeless. I have a bachelor's degree from Thailand, and I don't want to be a waitress forever. I tried to apply a job at 7-Eleven, Macy's, Christmas wrapping, airlines, and no one hired me. I was hopeless. But I still keep working every day and save money and hoping that one day I'm gonna have something for myself. All the Thai friends that I have at the restaurant, they all go to college, and I was the only one that didn't. I know that they think that I will end up at the restaurant. I know that no one would think that I will make it. One of my dreams is go to college in America. But then when I realized that I would end up with a 60,000 student loan, I didn't want it. I still keep working, save money, and thought that I'm going to make it my way, street style. I always want to buy a house, and that's how I heard the word credit score. I learned all the money skill, credit score, 401k, Roth IRA from a book that I saw when I was checking out grocery at Fred Meyer called Woman and Money from Susie Orman. It's $3.99. By the end of 2008, if my hope is a candle, it's almost gone. I got my first, I call American job at American place called Pok Pok. It's Thai food, but I was the only Thai person there. My mom told me I have to be good because I represent Thai people. I'm the Thai ambassador. I went there to see if I like cooking job, and because I heard they're the best, you want to learn from the best. I was going to be there for 3 months because I didn't get paid much. And I never lived paycheck by paycheck. But I love it so much, I ended up there for a year. I learned so much. Not about cooking, but about running a kitchen and running a professional restaurant. I opened my food cart in 2009, 1 year after Pok Pok, with $8,000 in my bank account. I put everything else on a credit card. I financed everything myself. I gave up my 2 dogs. I moved to 1-bedroom apartment. I live in a living room. I rent out one of the bedroom to another girl. When I told my mother, she didn't support me at all. So I stopped talking to her. I asked my sister, who is a graphic designer, to design me a business cards. Yet she didn't support me either. So I stopped talking to them. I start work at 6 a.m. and finish at 11 p.m. every day. The food cart pot on 10 and outer, I was the first out there and the last left. I used every penny that I have. I took a gamble. Opened a food cart with one item on the menu. I want to make the best chicken and rice. I open at 10 a.m. and close when I sell out. It was a big risk for me. And I thought it has to work. And if not, I will go back to be a waitress, save money and do it again and learn from the mistake. Here I am in 2013 in front of you. I have 10 people in my team. I have 3 locations. My sauce in New Seasons. My food cart got mentioned in Time, CNN, Cooking Channel, Food Network. My food was the cover of the magazines ever. More importantly, I got to do what I love to do, and my voice was heard. My goal is to have my sauce in every grocery store in United States. And yes, I start from a food cart. I believe that you, everyone here, is capable of owning a business. Lots of people ask me, lots of people want to own the business. It looks cool, own your own business, right? But it's a lot of work. I still ask myself every day, do I have what it takes? Which I got from the TV show. America's Next Top Model. My advice to you, first, you're gonna need a lot of underwear. I grew up with one bra, one first bra, and 3 underwear with holes in it. I have to, didn't I tell you my mom didn't buy her underwear, so she think I didn't need it either. And when I around your age, the kids start wearing the bra, and I didn't have one. And I asked my mom, she didn't buy for me. So my sister bought one for me, and I have to. It's very humid in Thailand, so I have to wash it every night and dry it on the fan and wear it again for years. If you own a business, you are going to need a lot of underwear. You know why? Because one problem is gone. You don't have to watch it. You wake up and you go run your business. Second, help yourself first before ask for somebody help. People ask me every day how to open a food cart. First, I did a research on the internet. I found an article and I asked myself, what is entrepreneurship? I answered that honestly to myself and I went with it. Third, you are going to hear a lot of no, and you have to be okay with it. Remember my mom and my sister? It's not about how you fall, but it's all about how you get back up. What more? It's going to be hard, really, really hard. It's one of the hardest things in the world to accomplish. You have to be strong. and this one is very good. Save a lot of money. If you want to own a business, you are going to need a lot of it. So start saving today. Before you leave, I want you to take this with you. Life is not going to be pink. It's going to be hard. You have to be ready for it. Live at the moment. One day you're successful, don't forget to give back. It's very important. Run your business with moral. That will separate you from the rest and will make you bigger. Without hope, life is not worth living. I'm here to prove you that miracle exists. If I can do it, if I can make it, you too. Thank you and congratulations. Under the chair, you will find Nong's gift card. That's a gift for you. Under the seat, you'll find Nong's gift card.
There you go.
Not a lot, but bring your parents. And remember, never underestimate the food cart.